creativity is something that every facilitator aspires to. And in fact, it is one of the certification competencies. You want to show creativity. And a lot of people think, I'm just not creative. I'm very logical. I'm very rational. So how do I be creative? I'm going to give you 3 ways, and then maybe that will really inspire you to think of some other ways. One is a kinesthetic way, getting people up and moving. And one is more of a visual way, and another is much more of an emotional way. So let's come back to that first, pair, share, walk. And all that means is give them a question to think about, find one other person, and take 10 minutes and just walk while you talk about it. Each take about the same amount of time. Share your thinking on the question that you've given them. And if you want, even give them half sheets of paper with the question on it so they don't forget and they don't get off base in terms of what you're trying to get them to think about. Come back in 10 minutes after your pair, share, walk, and then each of you will, one person from the pair will kind of describe what their answer is to the question. So that can be used for training or facilitation. A mind map. Now, most people know what a mind map is, but in case you haven't seen one, I've got a bunch of markers here. And to do it as a group mind map. So perhaps, again, you have a central question, and your question might be up here and is, what is our mission? And you write the central, and you might even just write the word mission in the middle. And then people will shout out different words, and each time they say something, like it might be about people, and you put that in large caps, and then there's all kinds of side thoughts about people. And then another thought somebody might say, well, it's also about competition. And so you write the word competition, and then any thought that comes up from any group member that's a side or a sub point of competition, you add it and you put the words, and you can draw images. And you keep going around the map like that with different colors. And it's also about product. And so then you write some ideas about product. And so that's what a mind map looks like. And you can do that really quickly. Take a question that people are thinking about, give them some time to write down their answers individually, and then ask every member of the group to shout out some idea that is related to the question that you're asking. So that's a very creative way of getting people's ideas down quickly. And use little icons. It's fun too. So like icons don't have to be difficult. They could be just like a smiley face, or they could be a sunshine or a flower or something like that. And our third piece is more of an emotional, psychological. And I love this because ahead of time, you ask people to bring in something that is meaningful to them. It can be from their work, can be from home, can be something cultural about their cultural heritage, and have people sit around the circle, and they have a beautiful table with a centerpiece cloth on it, like a beautiful colored cloth. And then as each person comes forward, they put their centerpiece object on. They say maybe 30 seconds about why I brought this. I brought a photo of my child because this is my greatest joy. Or I brought a piece of my bicycle because I just did a 100-mile bicycle trip in the mountains. Or I brought a piece of a rock because this is something that I found in a very special place to me. And so each person is putting their memento on the centerpiece, and it binds people so quickly. You just become this cohesive, very deeply connected group. And so don't be afraid to be creative.